comparing news from Liberia and the rest of the world. Today is Wednesday, the 2nd of August, 2023. I am Vafli Kamara presenting. In the headlines, President George Weah joins other presidential aspirants at an engagement meeting with the National Elections Commission in Monrovia.
This engagement will say that we provide the information on the electoral process in a brief directly to political leaders.
Middle-aged man faces police investigation for chopping his two children with a cutlass in Buchanan Grand Bassa County. National Elections Commission releases official campaign guidelines ahead of the October 10 presidential and legislative elections. And away from Liberia, Nigeria's trade unions staged nationwide protest against the removal of fuel subsidy. These and many more stories, including Sports the Water Report, the news in French, are coming up. First, Emmanuel Colley and the news bulletin.
Official campaign guidelines for political parties, alliances, coalitions, and independent candidates for the 2023 October 10 elections have been released. The guidelines are campaign regulations by National Elections Commission to guide political actors as they go about their respective campaign activities. In accordance with the guidelines, campaign period for the 2023 elections shall be from August 4 to October 8, 2023. The Commission, however, warned that any political party, alliance, coalition, or independent candidate found contravening the guidelines shall be found in keeping with due process. According to NEC, the fines range from 1,000 United States dollars or more than 5,000 US dollars equivalent in Liberian dollars. A 66-year-old man is currently undergoing police investigation for allegedly raping a 4-year-old girl in Grand Coup County. Suspect Juadu Wise allegedly committed the act in Jenware community in July and escaped the scene due to fear of being reprimanded. The mother of the victim told our correspondent that suspect Wise is her relative who usually takes care of the baby whenever she leaves for the farm. Our correspondent Coast Police sources are saying medical tests conducted by two health officials in the county proved that the little girl was tampered with. The suspect has since denied the allegation. Why? He remains under police custody as investigation continues into the matter. Two representative aspirants for District Number 13 in Montserrat County say the primary motivation behind their quest to become representatives is to address the issue of raising number of drug-addicted individuals in the district. Unity Party Colonial Kra took by independent aspirant Solomon Chipo said there are over 50 ghettos and some 400 at reuse on narcotic substances in District Number 13. They accused the current district representative of failure to address the issue of drug abuse and other concerns in the district. Mrs. Tukpa and Mr. Chibo told Elbc Open Conversation that when elected, they will seek to directly engage the people and key businesses operating in the district to help address the plight of the people of District Number 13. The Liberia Media for Democratic Initiatives LMDR is expected to host a debate among senatorial aspirants of Magibi County in Kakata. The LMDR debate is aimed at bringing the aspirants face to face with the electors to explain their election plans. The process is being supported by the United States Agency for International Development USAID and Internews. The National Elections Commission NEC is holding the first series of engagements with all presidential aspirants ahead of the October 10 general elections. NEC Chairperson David Etta Brown Lasana told the Super Morning Show on Wednesday that the meeting is being used to provide updates on preparations made by NEC thus far. Madam Brown Lasana said the commission is seeking commitments from the presidential aspirants regarding the implementation of the Farmington River Declaration, which calls for peaceful elections.
This program will also help us to reinforce the Farmington River Declaration on nonviolence during the election. It will also help us to create synergy between the Elections Commission, Board of Commissioners, and these presidential aspirants.
The NEC chair stated that the mechanism has been put in place in close coordination with the LNP to guide the campaign beginning August 5. According to her, the plan seeks to draw up a schedule for each political party independent candidates to avoid clashes during the campaign period. President George Weah is attending the event alongside all the presidential hopefuls and political stakeholders. And the police in Grand Bassa County are investigating a man believed to be his fetish for allegedly chopping his two children with a cutlass. The incident happened on Monday night in the Jebu Town community in Buchanan in Grand Bassa. According to our correspondent, the man identified as Emmanuel Cole claimed to have been on a demonic spell. Suspect Cole dropped the ear of one of the children who chopped the hand and the face of the other child. Our correspondent said the children were taken to the Liberian Government Hospital in Buchanan, but later transferred to GFK to seek advanced medication.
Emmanuel Colley with the news bulletin. You're listening to Newsland on ELBC Radio. One of the big stories we're following this afternoon: middle-aged man faces police investigation for chopping his two children with a cutlass in Buchanan, Grand Bassa County. Well, a one-day engagement is currently taking place in Monrovia between the National Elections Commission and all presidential aspirants. It is part of series of engagements by NEC as the country edges closer to the October 10 general elections. On the Super Morning Show Wednesday, I asked NEC chairperson David Brown Lasana what the